Purpose truth. Number 1. Purpose abilities. You've been created by God with specific talents and abilities which are intended to assist you in accomplishing your purpose. All of these things inside you were meant to glorify God and bring people to Him. Nevertheless, just because these talents and abilities were given to by God, it is up to you how you use them. One way or another, if I'm called to be a leader, then I will either lead people toward God or away from Him. If I'm given the gift of public speaking, I can either share a message of hope that brings people closer to God, or a message for personal gain which pushes them further away from Him. There is no middle ground. If I've been given the unique abilities to encourage people and build them up, then I'll either help them find true encouragement and healing in Jesus Christ, or set them up with false hope and harmful worldly advice and push them further away from God. There is no middle ground. I've been given a unique combination of abilities that include leadership, encouragement, public speaking, and teaching, among other things. Before I gave my life over to Christ, I was a criminal. I've spent 11 years of my life in prison, which is actually where I was rescued by Jesus Christ. But before these prison sentences, when I was living a criminal lifestyle in the free world, I would regularly recruit men and women to help me in my nefarious ambitions. I used my talents of speaking and encouragement to convince normal people to join me into my reckless life of crime. Today, I use these same talents to share the message of Jesus Christ and bring people into the family of God. Back then, I used my gift of teaching to instruct my criminal recruits on how to burglarize homes and businesses. Today, I teach the Word of God to anyone God brings to me. I teach through writing books and creating videos. Back then, I used my talents of leadership to direct a gang of thieves and miscreants into a string of armed robberies, burglaries, and other crimes multiple cities at the same time. Since then, God has allowed me to pastor multiple inmate-led Christian congregations inside various prisons during my incarceration. No matter what, I was created with these talents and abilities, and on a daily basis, I naturally operate in them serving either God or Satan. For every man hearing this or reading this, just know you have been created to lead. Period. The function of this leadership and the scope of it is up to God, but you were created to lead. I recently told a friend of mine that because he is a husband or father, he has a leadership responsibility that he has been equipped for. No matter what he decided to do or where he chose to go in life, his family would follow. Either they will follow him closer and closer to God, or they will follow him closer and closer to Satan. They will follow him into a fulfilling life, or they will follow him into chaos and death. I told him that no matter what, his daily actions lay out the path that his loved ones will travel right behind him. I told him there is no middle ground. God's motive in creating me and you is to equip us to better serve the world around us and lead people into His family. It's that simple. Satan's motive, on the other hand, is to hijack these God-given abilities and use them to serve his own ambitions, destroying people's lives. And whether I knew it or not, for most of my young adult life, I served Satan with these talents and abilities. Don't be like I used to be. Don't be ignorant of these timeless truths. Recognize that you are wonderfully and purposefully created. Recognize that you have a specific mission in this life, and you need to pursue the one who created you to discover what it is. Recognize that you are in a spiritual war where Satan, the leader on the other side, will do everything in his power to hijack everything God created inside of you to serve his own nefarious agenda, and in the process destroying you, the people closest to you, and the people you were born to impact. There is no middle ground. As breathing comes naturally and is done almost without thinking, so does operating in your God-given abilities. The question is whom you choose to honor with these priceless things God entrusted to you. It will always be your choice. Joshua 24:15. Say, choose for yourselves this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the river, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As such, this purpose journey is a choice. Make your daily decisions wisely.